We're gonna open this. Oh, the glare sucks. Camera is not doing well today. Anyway, 1994, Sailor Moon R, Part 3. Not actually Part 3. They had a weird numbering system where they did not include the first two sets of Sailor Moon Carddass. So I think this is... I think it's Part 5. I think it's Part 5. Don't quote me, I don't remember right this second. I can look it up later. Sealed. That's the best. By the way, if you don't know about Carddass boxes, there's two different types. There's the strap packs. There's 200 cards in a box, pretty much no matter what. And then there's cards that are like this, that are sealed this way. And they, most of the time, the main signifier is actually that this is like a blue text. Like a dark blue. Or black. I don't think black. Dark blue. If you get a green one, I think that's the strap packs. Whereas these are just all just in the box, just raw, just there. You don't want the green ones. The strap packs blow most of the time because if there's any humidity or the strap packs were slightly too tight or anything, the cards are all going to be warped and destroyed. I have one behind me like that. I'm not going to get up and show it, but basically avoid Carddass boxes that are green, with like green text. Oh, didn't want to rip that, but I did. Here we go. Let's see the condition. Perfecto. That's what you want to see. You want to see perfectly flush. You don't want to see any fraying. But most importantly in these boxes, you don't want to see brown everywhere because that means there's mold, moisture, mildew, whatever that shit is. And it means that wherever this was stored for the last 28 years? No, 30 years? Wasn't smoking and shit. Which isn't too big of a deal, it's more so the mold and the moisture that just ruins these. Especially the prisms. The prisms get wonky. Sometimes PSA or the grading companies don't care too much when that happens. Because they're still like intact, but it just doesn't look good. I believe this is part 5. Oh god, what is that? Memory. The other thing is usually the first card in the box and the last card in the box have some damage on them just from being up against the box front. Whenever I do these videos, I don't actually have the light very high, even though it seems like the light's good on camera. It's very dark in the room. On Carddass cards, they have this film over them that makes it shiny. It's the gloss. But sometimes you can get little bubbles in that film. I feel like there's another one somewhere, but I don't know if the grading companies take off for that. There's also a bit of horizontal line issue with this one, so like this card's kind of trashed. But the rest should be fine. I'm gonna turn up the light, hopefully it doesn't blow everything out here. So I can see the condition. Yeah, that's fine. Okay. Yeah, condition looks good. No issues with this card. Or this card. Centering actually looks pretty good. Normally on this part 5, centering is terrible. But it's looking pretty good. And if you don't know, Carddass cards are deterministic in the box. There are 42 cards in the set, 5, 6, 7 prisms. So the rest of them are non-foils like this. And so there will be about 5 of each of these cards in the box. Yeah, looking good. Looking really good. Looking good. I'm not going to go through everything in detail. I mean, maybe I'll show you guys the first set that I come across, which is all the cards you see here, but we'll eventually get to some duplicates. The first prism. Probably a 9, I would say, just because of the centering. Tight edge over here, big edge over there. But I don't interpret any other issues with these cards other than centering. There's a little bit of bubbling again right here. See that little bubble? I don't know that they take points off for that. The grading companies. I think it's usually okay. Uh-oh. Yeah, it's just a great set. One of the problems though with this set is there's a lot of horizontal cards. I don't think horizontal cards look great in PSA slabs. They're okay. Just not ideal in my opinion. Yeah, so I mean, I'm gonna filter out any cards that are badly centered, and I'll probably do a PSA shipment pretty soon of these. Probably a few of them CGC, probably a few of them BGS, maybe if I find some perfectly centered ones. This Mercury and Mars card is great, but I don't know, I've sold these in the past and they haven't really done well value-wise. I don't really understand. Maybe it's just because when I did, it was a long time ago and people just didn't know that these were around back then. I still have a few of these. I still have some pristine 10 CGC cards too. I don't know why those don't do too well either. People don't really understand the value there. It's actually hard to find the prisms in here. It's kind of weird. There's a Pluto. That's a great card. Yeah, these are going to grade really well. Another one. Centering's good on this one. Not perfect or anything, but I think 10 worthy. So that's good. I'm kind of confused as to why we're getting all these double prisms. All the ones we've pulled so far have been the same one. I know this is a good one. I don't understand why people don't value this card. I do. It's got all of them in their normal outfits, which is kind of rare when it comes to the cards. Most of the time they're in their whatever the fuck the fighting uniforms are called. It's another Pluto. I think this Sailor Moon R, I think at this point in the series, Pluto was introduced. Okay, yeah, here. Huge card, biggest card of the set. You can tell why. But that's nice. Centering looks fine. Card looks perfect. Hell, I might send this to Beckett. just incredible. Sorry if it wasn't in focus. Perfect card. Maybe centering left to right? I don't know, because I don't know. I don't think this green bar is supposed to be exactly where this green bar is, because the R is pushed out on the right. I feel like if I send it to Beckett, they're going to bitch about that, centering left to right, but I'm pretty sure that's centered perfectly. Because on the back, this bar is actually supposed to be exactly where it's at. And there's no crookedness to this whatsoever. Just literally a perfect card. I love this card too. Jupiter and Venus. Centering isn't very good on this one, but just perfect cards. I wish I could send to AGS, or not AGS. Maybe it is AGS. There's the Japanese card company that that grades cards but doesn't grade centering, which I completely believe in. I think grading centering is stupid. I wish they had a US. Is that all the prisms? I feel like it might be, because I didn't grab a couple down here. Let me just check. It takes a long time to process all these cards. 200 of them. I have to go through and examine every single one of them under light. Wait, is this the second one of these? Or did I just miss these two? I just pulled this out of this stack. I'm not sure if I missed them or what. Sorry, I'm just trying to make sure I got all the prisms. There's one more hiding here. Alright, so no doubles of the card that I wanted to get a double of. This one, obviously. But let's see how many other ones have we got. We got two of these, two of those. Okay, so that's all our doubles. Two of the Plutos and two of the Mercury and Mars. Just wow, man. Wow. Nice box. This set it's a really good set. It's kind of undervalued, underlooked at. And I don't really understand why, because there's definitely at least one big heavy hitter flashy card there. So. Alright, yeah, that was technically, I don't know, part 5 I think. Part 3 in the box. And I'm gonna also open this here, but I'm not gonna do that. I'm gonna split the video up. This is a Band Presto. What's in there? Another one? Okay. Alright, see ya.